What's up, Pisces? Welcome back. We will be doing your he said, she said spread. Let's see what we got going on for you. What are the messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising? What's going on? And by the way, this is not the deck that I'm going to be using for you. This one. Let's see what are the messages for you and whomever you are dealing with. I hope you all are doing well. Happy holidays. Let's see. What are the messages? What's going on? What's the situation for you? You got the Nine of Pentacles coming through. Woo, okay. Wow. We've got the World card. We've got the King of Swords. And the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So some of you maybe have been waiting for someone to communicate, all right? And I feel like you may have been met with a lot of coldness. That's what it is. You might be also trying to cut someone off because you feel like it's a waste of time, all right? You may feel like you're in this like up and down type of energy of like, are we gonna get into a commitment or not? Like you don't feel very comfortable. Like that's what I feel like. Even if there was a connection, you never truly felt comfortable enough to be who you want to be, like free to be you authentically. So there has been a lot of like a lack of confidence when it comes to getting into a full commitment. So you may have felt like you're still single, or the other person is like behaving single, even though there is like something going on. And I feel like for some of you, you may have been trying to cut this off, and it could have been due to some type of long distance, all right? You may have been on a distance with this individual. There might have been also a long period of time where you may have not been speaking to one another. And I feel like that's why you're trying to come forward with a clear attitude, like, okay, this is not going to work. I'm done wasting my time and energy, and I don't feel like it's going to be giving me any type of reciprocity back. So yeah, see the Chariot being in the reverse. I feel like for some of you, you're just like kind of like giving up on the connection. You may feel like things are done, right? Like the World card in the upright means that a cycle is over, all right? A very difficult cycle is over, and it brings you a lot of understanding. It brings you a lot of lessons for you to act on. And when it's in the reverse, it's actually talking about feeling like things are not finished just yet. But having in the upright feels like you're done. You're done talking about something. All right, you're done trying to get through to someone. So you may come off quite cold, all right? You may come off like, okay, I'm not really seeing anything moving forward here. And that's your energy towards this individual. Let's see what your person is going through. The Wheel of Fortune reversed, all right. The Three of Swords reversed. They may feel kind of like the same way, because they feel like each time you both come back to one another, it brings up a lot of pain from the past that has not been resolved yet. So it keeps on triggering things from the past, and it's like, oops, it's not the right time, because either Pisces is getting sensitive or the person that you're dealing with is getting sensitive. And look at that, we got these Queen of Cups with the Seven of Swords. So you may not realize that even though that this person is not talking, they're not really revealing their feelings for you, even though that they do love you. And they want to actually come to a place of forgiveness. This is someone that has a lot of love for you, despite how unlucky the situation evolved, all right? Because there is an unlucky situation that caused heartbreak and caused you to completely shut off with that King of Swords, wanting to give up. And it's probably because your person is not really being honest and not playing, you know, open cards with their emotions and feelings. So you may feel like, well, if they're not opening up, then that means that they are not really feeling anything. So why would I waste my time? So that's what I'm seeing. Magician reverse. I feel like they are misusing their power of control in terms of their emotions. So this person could be quite good at, you know, loving themselves and keeping all the love for themselves and not really wanting to let you know that they do love you or they do miss you. Wow, you got even the Queen of Swords. You got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords in the reverse, Pisces, with the Page of Wands. So you are definitely getting room. Like you ain't got no remorse, like no mercy on your person. Absolutely. Like that's what it is. The Lover's card in the reverse. You could be dealing with a Gemini. You want to cut this connection off is what it looks like. You're done talking. And I do feel like there is something that you may need to work on here. Perhaps it is a little bit of your attitude. Maybe you do come across a little bit bitchy. I mean, like if Pisces gets hurt or they're a little bit jaded, boy, like they can be quite hard to handle as well. Or they can be, like you can't get through to the Pisces. Like they will be just like gone with the wind. And it's like you may get a little bit, what would be the right word? And don't think that I'm trying to bash you off at all. It's just what Spirit shows me as the energy. So yeah, you may need to be a little bit aware of your own attitude here with that Queen of Swords being in the reverse, because with the Lover's card being there in the reverse as well, it's just indicating that the way that you speak either within yourself or towards this individual or other people, it comes very irritated. Like it comes off like, I don't want to talk, like snapping a little bit at people. So that might be quite painful to hear, but it is what it is, right? And you're not speaking out of love. It's like the throat chakra and the heart chakra is totally disconnected. And that's something that you may need to put some work on, right? Like you're almost disconnecting spiritually. You're almost yeah. Let's see what your person is going through. Page of Pentacles. They're thinking about an offer here, but they're not sure if it's enough to persuade you or if it's enough for you to take this opportunity. You may feel like this person is breadcrumbing you, but they are very serious. They see this as a worthy new beginning, but they are very much in their headspace. Yeah, see? We even have the Queen of Pentacles reverse and the Two of Swords reverse. We got too many queens up in here. So for some of you, this person may be involved with someone else as well, and they're not making any decision in regards to you and in regards to the other person as well. And that's something that's really pissing you off, and that's why you're becoming like this cold attitude, which obviously you got your right to do so, right? So yeah, I feel like this person, if they're not dealing with anyone, and it's most likely the case because there is a Three of Swords here, so there are three people involved. There is a Seven of Swords, which is talking about someone that is cheating. This person could be quite selfish. Maybe they are with someone for the sake of money or stability, and they're abusing this person's financial success just to get what they want out of it, but they are feeling too incompetent, actually. They come off like the Page, and they are dealing with a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, so there is definitely a difference in age. All right, maybe this is a sugar mom. All right, why? Spirit just giving me just this type of energy. But yeah, they may be dealing with some type of sugar mama, someone that is older than them, that has more financial power, that can help them invest in their future, that they're looking up to, but at the same time they're not really interested or truly connected with this individual. Money can buy love, my friend. Money can buy love, and that's what they are coming to the realization with. And again, this is a very specific message, so feel free to click off the reading if it's not your message. But yeah, what's your blockage? We've got the 5 of Cups, 9 of Wands reversed, and the 8 of Wands reversed. So it's like, again, the same type of energy, not really talking, not really wanting to talk. And obviously, if this is the case, I completely understand why you do not want to talk with this individual. And you're just like, hands up, I'm done. It's disappointing, it's saddening, and there is some grief, all right, because of what this person did to you in the past, which was probably playing with your emotions, playing with your heart, right? And trying to not return it back. A thief in the night that comes in and just steals your heart and does not really want to do anything to give you value of that, right? And I feel like your only chance or your only option is actually to either divorce this individual if you are married, right? The King and the Queen of Swords could be a married couple that is not in alignment anymore. Just hold on. So I'm back. Sorry, I just had an important call that I had to take. Let's see. Obviously, I don't know where I was. What is their blockage? What is their blockage? The Fool reversed. Look at that. They don't dare. They don't dare to come forward with this opportunity, even if they did leave this third party behind, which it obviously looked like, because they made up their mind, they made up their decision, but now they don't really trust to come forward. They're still very insecure, okay? This is a very insecure individual. That's what I can tell. And they're not really, like, they're very childish is what I get. Yeah, 5 of Swords, look at that. I mean, they try to get attention by just being very foolish, doing things that are not really in alignment with their own authenticity. And with the 5 of Swords and the blockage, which, by the way, a lot of people are receiving this in the messages, they're not ready to grow up, all right? And that's a harsh reality, but I feel like you already came to that reality, but that this individual has some type of resentment, that they are holding some type of grudge, that they are playing a lot of mind games and using people, all right? With these type of energy, this is someone that could be using or abusing people just for their own ego. And like deep down inside, this is someone that still needs a lot of growing to do. I mean, having the 5 of Swords in your blockage, it just makes it a little bit more worse, because they're becoming their own worst enemy, because people are just dropping them. People are just turning their backs, including you, Pisces. You're just like, you know what, I'm not going to be dealing with this. You see clearly what this person is trying to do, and that's why you turned your back with the Queen of Swords. And you may have slapped them with the truth, even though you may have said something that was a little bit too much. I almost want to say, like, maybe they did deserve it. To give you my opinion when I see the spread, right? Not because I know your story, but the way that this is coming out is just like, oof. Child, what are you doing? This is seriously a child that's just like being stupid. I'm sorry to say, like, that's what I'm picking up. Maybe it is a child. Maybe this is not your love story, all right? Maybe this is the one that's just playing outwardly stupid. And with the Fool, I mean, like, and again, this is probably not a cross-watcher read and all of that, but that's really what I'm picking up on. Let's see where we go from here. Like, they keep on receiving really bad karma. Because the Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse, meaning that there was something from their past that they did not really pay attention to. They did not really learn about this situation. They probably still hurt. And like I always say, hurt people hurt people. And I feel like sometimes this person goes a little bit too far. They make wrong sacrifices, absolutely. Just to prove their point, just to make their point, and it's like something you are not going to tolerate or accept any longer. And we've got suffering and silence, so I do feel like it's this person. Obviously, you are also feeling a lot of regret and sadness, perhaps for putting energy into this individual, but Spirit is also indicating that this person is going through a phase of worry that they may have gone a little bit too far with the Five of Swords, because you're leaving. You're definitely leaving, and they need to make the right sacrifices here in order to get success and to be able to move forward. Triumph. Let's see what your advice is here. Two of Swords. I mean, that's what I wanted to say, because you got the Four of Cups and the Temptation card at the bottom of the deck and the Shadow. I feel, to be real frank with you, this person has been dealing with some intimate connections. This is not going to be for everyone, but this person has been dealing with intimate connections, and they have been absorbing some negative energies from lower frequencies. And that's something that's still in them that they need to be releasing. But if it's a masculine, it's hard for them to, go through that cleansing energy of the sacral chakra and detach, because with every person that we have an encounter with, we can take on their demons, so to speak. All right, and this is, that's what it is. The Shadow is the kind of like a demon here, and the Temptation is the devil, and it brings up a lot of unhappiness and discontentment because they are disconnecting from their soul, and something within their soul is trying to repel it, but at the same time it gives them a lot of satisfaction to have that power over people. Dominance. All right, I'm getting very much into detail, so like I said, it's your reading or it's not. But the Two of Swords is saying, like, block this person's energy for a while, because they may not be good for your own mental health at this point. And that could be quite a harsh message from Spirit, saying, like, ignore it. Like, not maybe ignore it in a childish way, but there is definitely a need for you to block the energy, because that's what the Two of Swords is talking about. You need more information before continuing. Just hold. Hey guys, sorry for all the interruptions, but I have some really important calls that I just need to take. Been waiting for them, so anyway, let's move forward with what your outcome advice is. Yeah, Five of Cups, Pisces. Five of Cups is really talking about needing to like the Five of Cups in this type of energy, it's kind of like accepting a little bit of the kind of like the downfall here. All right, accepting something that's been a little bit like gone a little bit sour, and overcoming that sadness, overcoming that grief and all of that, because the Five of Cups is also in your blockage. So you may be trying to block feeling let down, you may be blocking feeling disappointed, and you're not really dealing or healing the situation internally. So that might be something that you may need to put some focus on. Like, how do we accept some type of failure? How do we accept this pain or this regret or this, you know, disappointment? It's like dealing with a disappointment in life. And yeah, I mean, this is also a disappointment, the Four of Cups. Like, it's almost like the person really disappointed you, and it was not what you expected them to be. And when someone shows their real colors to you, yeah, sometimes people have a tendency to not want to accept that, right? Like, not wanting to accept that defeat, or not wanting to accept their true colors until it just hits you, and you're just like, whoa, whoa. Let's see. Let's see what the angels have to say. Let's see what the angels have to say here. And I think seeing this spread, the best thing that you can do is move forward. All right, maybe focus on your career. Archangel Chamuel, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change, or maybe bliss. All right, so you're going to be focusing on a transitioning within your career, or there is something that's changing that is going to bring you a lot of blessings, because you've gone through a very difficult period in your life, and Archangel Chamuel is here to comfort you and to guide you in that transition as well. So maybe this is a sign for you to put more focus on your career rather than people that are just being a little bit deceitful. All right, because you're going to excel within that. See, comfort at the bottom of the deck as well. Let's see, one more for Pisces. Okay, why do you have to go? Who was that? In the extended, I'll pick it up, okay? The White Witch, be the light, and star ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. So there might be some type of ritual that you are being called to do so in order to release this tensed energy, right? In order to stay in the light. So, you know, White Witch is definitely talking about using herbs, using crystals, using sage, using something within like spiritual tools to enhance your gifts as well as your power of manifestation and intention. All right, that's what I have for you. So that was my reading for you, my dear Pisces. I really am sending you a lot of love and a lot of big hugs for you, because I know that this was not the easiest reading for you. But yeah, I feel like a lot of the signs are going through some massive purging out of a lot of these type of energies. So do not feel like you're the only one. It's going to get better. All right, this is the last part of this year, so release it so we can have like a fresh new beginning. All right, so thank you so much, Pisces. I see you in the extended, and for the members, you will find it in the membership community tab, and I catch you guys soon. Don't forget to like the video if you want your reading out to be first, and if not, then we'll have to wait until the end of the zodiac signs. Okay, so thank you so much, and I catch you soon. Bye.